the entire universe. So, the transcendental personality of a God is indirectly associated with three modes of material nature, namely passion, goodness and ignorance. And just for the material world's creation, maintenance and destruction, he accepts the three qualitative forms of Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. The Lord itself, he divides himself in three forms, three plenary expansions, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. The primary Lord is Krishna, who has come in his exact form in the Dwaraka Yuga. So at that time, the Dwapara Yuga. So at that time when he came, he was coming as the Supreme Lord itself in the entire plenary expansion of himself. So next, when Brahma comes, he is just an expansion of Vishnu or Krishna to create the entire universe. Then Shiva, who is another expansion who destroys the entire universe. So therefore there are three expansions in total. Now, plate 3. Now we come to the third one, which describes all the different avatars of Vishnu. So the shloka for plate 2 is, I'll just say that. सत्वं रजस्तम इति प्रकृते गुणास्तैः युक्ताः परपुरुष एक इहास्य धत्ते स्थित्यादये हरिवेन्ति हरेति संज्ञा श्रेयांसि तत्र खलु सत्त्वतनोर्नृणां स्युः. So this is the next shloka which describes all of these three modes of material nature. Now we come to plate 3, which has all the 24 avatars. Normally we only consider 10 avatars, but actually there are 24 avatars total. But the main ones whose stories have expanded all through the Puranas, the Vedas, everywhere, they are the 10 ones. So now we shall see the 24 avatars. So for each one there is one shloka which describes their life totally. So 150 first. So स एव प्रथमं देवः कौमारं सर्गमाश्रितः चचार दुश्चरं ब्रह्मा ब्रह्मचर्यम् अखण्डितम्. First of all, the beginning of the creation, the first creation of the Lord, first incarnation of the Lord was the 4 celibate sons. Those are the Chatush Kumaras or the Sanatana Kumaras. You may have known about them, the 4 ones. So the next one is Lord Varaha, the boar incarnation, the second incarnation. After that comes Matsya, but we take it in that kind of an order. But first comes Varaha. So Dvitiyam tu bhavayasya rasatalagatam mahim uddharishyannu padatta yajnesha saukaram vapuhu. So now the Lord then, who is called the Purusha, the Supreme Purusha, made himself as a boar in the form of a pig, because it was a very dangerous condition at that time. The earth was taken by Hiranyaksha, a very dangerous and infamous Rakshas who lifted up the entire earth and took it under the Netherlands and kept it at the Rasatala, or the entire down part of the entire universe. So the universe has some steps. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. The most down part of it is called Rasatala, and it's the most filthy place and the most dirtiest place in the entire universe. So, which animal can go to that particular dirty place?
Pig.
Only a pig can go. So, the pig, boar, he took that particular form to go down. And one more thing is that Hiranyaksha had said that let cow, bull, he said all the animals' names there except the name of pig. So, to kill him, he took the form of a pig, and therefore with these 2 reasons, 2 in 1, he went down, and then there was a fight between Hiranyaksha and Varaha in that dirty place. Hiranyaksha couldn't tolerate it. Varaha tolerated that dirty place because of his pig qualities, and then he finished him off there. He took a human form, then again pig form, and then just killed him. So he had actually gone to lift the earth back with his nose and then put it back in its place, and again the earth started revolving and also did its revolution. So Devarshi Narada, the great sage among the demigods. So Narada is also another incarnation of the Lord, because he goes all around the world, he does every single thing for the devotees and is a tool by the Lord and is like a almost 100% Lord, but not totally. He's just a plenary expansion of the Lord. Next, Nara and Narayana Rishis. Nara and Narayana. Nara is Arjuna. Narayana is Lord Sri Krishna. So Nara and Narayana were the most intimate friends. They were the sons of King Dharma. So we'll see their shlokas now. So in the end we'll see the shlokas. Then Lord Kapila, who explained the science of devotional service to his mother Devahuti. Lord Kapila was a very great rishi and was mainly famous because of his Advaita philosophy. He had also created one kind of an Advaita philosophy, and because of that he was very famous. So Kapila Rishi had taught the entire science of devotional service to his mother Devahuti, and therefore he is also a very great incarnation of God. Next, Dattatreya, we know about him, the 16-handed Lord. So Dattatreya was a very great person, and he expanded this full kind of an explanation of spirituality in a total manner, in which he brought out all different kinds of aspects of full spirituality, and therefore he was also a very great incarnation of the Lord. And he was the son of Atri Maharshi and Anasuya, because there was a very great story. The three wives of the three Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, their wives are Saraswati, Lakshmi and Parvati. So these three wanted to play a prank on their husbands. So they tried to do something like this. They said, let's test how Anasuya is. Because Anasuya was very, very pious. She used to never do any bad thing, and she was the most exceptional lady of the whole universe. So Anasuya, actually she was the most pious person. So when these three, they tried to trick, they wanted to check how pious is this Anasuya. So they sent their husbands. So the husbands went down and asked Anasuya, we are three Brahmanas, you give us food, but we'll only accept your food if you serve it to us without any clothes. Without wearing any clothes, you have to serve it to us. So what Anasuya did is, she made an idea. If I have been pious, then let these three gods become babies. So after that, she fed the babies, and then those babies had to be like babies only. They could not return to their normal form. So after that, they became babies, because that Trinity, that curse, not kind of a curse, was kind of a prank. So then they all became children, and out of that Shiva became Durvasa, or the most feared, dangerous rishi of the entire world. If a single small thing, prank or joke is played upon him, he'll just curse the entire dynasty and finish them off. And then Brahma became another rishi who is very famous as Agastya. Yeah, fine. And then also after that, Krishna or Vishnu, he became Dattatreya. So Dattatreya is also another incarnation of the Lord. Yajna, who occupied the post of Indra during the period of Swayambhu Manu. So Yajna was another expansion of Vishnu. When Indra was not there, like Indra is actually a position. CEO is not a name. In modern society, CEO is not a name. It is just a position. In the same way, Indra is not a name of a demigod. It's just a position. So Indras keep changing. Every period of their years, after they die, one Indra dies, the next Indra comes. One Indra dies, the next one comes. So in like that, Yajna, one of the great Indras, he became Indra because there was no other Indra to come. So Yajna itself became Indra and came to earth, to heaven to become another Indra. So next we go to the next incarnation. King Rishabhadeva, who showed the path of perfection for those who have fully controlled their senses. Rishabhadeva was one of the very great sages and kings also. It was a Devarshi kind of thing. There are separate kinds of entities or rishis. One is Devarshi, Brahmarshi, Yagnarshi, all of these different kinds of rishis. So in that comes a Rajarshi. Rajarshi means king plus sage. So King Rishabhadeva, who was an expansion of the Lord, an incarnation of the Lord, again became a Rajarshi. That means he was a king who showed the people how to be a king too. Plus, he was also a very great sage. So he showed the people how to be a king and a sage in two in one. So next, the full story will be shown in the next cantos, as we see. One of each king will be shown separately. Then, the great king Prithu. Prithu was a very great king actually. When there's a big story about when Sunita, Yama's daughter. Many people keep their name Sunita nowadays, but Sunita is the name of Yama's daughter. So she had very bad characteristics. She was one of the most horrible persons of the full dynasty. So this Sunita, what she did was, she had a son who was horrible, and he used to destroy the entire universe. I think I forgot his name, but he was a very dangerous person. He was used to kill Brahmanas just for his fun. He used to bring one Brahmana, cut off his head and throw him like that. He was so dangerous person. So because of this, all the rishis stood and screamed in such a supersonic voice, saying that let this king die. So he died after that, and out of his thigh bones, Prithu came out. Prithu was Vishnu, who was dwelling in his thigh, and he came out of that. It's a very, so this shows that in our ancient times, we had biotech also. So from thighs transplant, we could bring another entity. Like organ entities, like you can bring one entity out of another, stem cell, like that. So that technology, these rishis used that technology as explained in the 5th canto and brought out Prithu. So Prithu came out of that place. He came out and he became the greatest king ever. He started cultivating plants everywhere, all around the earth. And plants started coming everywhere, trees, beautiful fruits, plants and yards, everything started coming all around the earth, and he made the earth beautiful. Next,